I'm gonna start gossiping now.
Yeah, right. Do I hold this?
Yeah, you hold that, and then like this far.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Are we rolling? Put the sunnies on.
Oh yeah, we're in Miami.
Yeah, Miami. What do you think about Miami?
It's really humid,
Yeah.
but it's beautiful. We've kind of got a little bit of Miami with the rain one day. Now it's really hot and muggy, and I don't know which I prefer.
Yeah. What do you think about like I think I prefer the rain, by the way, just because
Yeah.
it was like cooler a little bit.
Right.
Got to cool down. I'm gonna intro the show real quick, actually.
Go ahead.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Counterculture Podcast. We are here with
Arielle Lowen.
Arielle Lowen. You are the
Fittest mom in America.
Yeah.
Third fittest in the world this past year.
heck yeah. How does that feel?
It's still hard to believe a little bit.
Yeah.
Like I know it happened because I have the proof, but it's still hard to believe.
Are you the first like mother to podium?
No, I think that's happened before.
Oh, okay.
But I'm the first person in my family to podium, so that's pretty special.
In your Nice. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Getting back to the Miami thing
Yeah.
real quick. Where are you from?
We're from Texas.
Texas. What do you think about the environment and the people here?
I love it.
You love it? You like the energy?
Yeah, one thing I love about Miami, even when we're on the floor, is they're playing Miami music.
Yeah.
Like it's bumping, we're having a good time, the lights are going.
Sure.
They just make it fun.
Yeah. I like that too. The culture, like I like the Hispanic stuff going on.
Exactly.
I'm half Mexican, so it like vibes with me a little bit.
Just like half of your body likes it.
Yeah. So I'm like, half is just like dancing, the other half is too serious.
Yeah.
Have you made it over to Whole Foods yet?
Once.
Once?
But honestly, when I'm on vacation, I eat vacation food. Whole Foods is like too healthy for me on a vacation.
Do you consider this like vacation while competing?
Absolutely.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
I'll eat really well, really good when I'm at home,
Yeah.
but this is vacation.
So even while competing, you're just like putting stuff down?
Before the final event, I had a slice of pizza.
No way.
It's like I probably wouldn't do that during the games.
Yeah.
But it's Miami.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
in Miami, you eat pizza.
Where's the pizza from?
It's probably like half a mile from here.
Is it good?
It's very good.
All right, I'm gonna have to get that name before you leave then,
Yeah, I
and
got you.
check it out
I got you.
we were doing carnivore for like the past 3
Oh,
weeks.
no.
The Paul Saladino version. I had a burrito last night, and I'm like,
Oh,
not well.
no.
Yeah, it's not that great.
Yeah, you can get a carnivore meat lover pizza. That's about it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do that next
Yeah.
time. So hey, what is it like? You work too, right? Or you
I'm
don't
a
work?
full-time stay-at-home mom.
Oh,
so
that's
not
sweet.
like an 8 to 5 job.
Okay.
But my daughter's not in daycare. We just hang out all day.
I mean, that's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's fun.
what is it like trying to balance the CrossFit life? Obviously, you're the third fittest in the world.
Thanks.
Yeah. So what's it like balancing that with being a mom?
It's refreshing.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people get too wrapped up in the CrossFit world,
Mm-hmm.
whereas I'm very humbled. My daughter doesn't want to come to Miami because she hates airplanes. She doesn't care that I'm the fittest mom or stood third place. She just wants me.
Yeah.
So it's humbling that I work out for a little bit and then I'll walk in the house and she's like, Mom, I'm hungry for lunch. And I'm like, girl, me too, I just worked out.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't care, make me,
Yeah.
It's the humbling aspect of like your whole identity is not CrossFit.
How old is your daughter?
She'll be 5 on Friday.
Wow, that's crazy. It's a
Yeah.
cool age.
It's
Yeah.
a fun age.
My son is 5. He's turning 6 in February.
It's so fun.
I can appreciate like you, like people like you, people like Colton and some of the others that we can name, because you're right. Like a lot of people get wrapped up in the identity of being a CrossFit athlete, where it's almost like they're too how do you say, like bougie?
Yeah.
Right? Where it's
Right.
like, I just trained, leave me alone, peasant.
Right.
I need to put my Normatex on.
Right.
Yeah. So do you make time for other stuff like recovery, or is it just kind of like you're a normal person?
I'm definitely a normal person.
Yeah.
The only recovery I'll do is sleep. And
All right.
sometimes I get interrupted with my child.
Yeah.
But it's good to know like CrossFit is a bonus.
Yeah.
Being a full-time wife and mom is like the bread and butter.
Sure.
It's fun that I can do CrossFit and still be successful.
Yeah.
And then have an amazing family.
Heck yeah. What did you do before CrossFit?
I was a full-time stay-at-home mom, and then I made it to the games. But I did work 1 year, an 8 to 5 job in an office.
How was
and
that?
It was miserable.
Yeah?
So it definitely gives me appreciation for being able to do what I do and stay at home and not have to go in the office.
Heck, how long have you been doing like CrossFit full time?
This will be 3 years.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
But my husband, he's like the breadwinner.
Yeah.
So when you say full time, it's still not like I'm supporting the family by any means.
But you're doing a sport full time
Yes,
still. Yeah,
exactly.
Totally.
Yeah.
You mentioned yesterday that you have a master's degree.
I do, an
What is
MBA,
it? Yeah.
Master's in Business Administration.
Cool. So why did you go the school route in the first place?
It's almost like I wanted to stay a kid longer. The
Okay.
longer you're in school, the less you have to grow up,
Yeah.
get off your parents' insurance, all that stuff.
Yeah.
My dad was a professor at the university as well,
Cool.
so I got the benefits of free college.
That's awesome.
So when I finished my bachelor's, it was like, why not take another year
Yeah.
and stay on my parents' insurance, get school for free, you know.
Yeah.
Things
Well-
I take for granted now.
I think everyone takes that for granted when
Yeah.
they're going through it. What was the plan for after school? What were you originally planning on doing?
Man, right as soon as school finished, I got unexpectedly pregnant. So I never really had a plan other than I was like, I hope my boyfriend proposes soon so I can move and start a family with him. And then one thing led to another, and we started a family like that.
That's cool. So you were young.
I was 25.
25?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's young. I mean, I say that and I had a kid at 24. So,
Okay, so
but I
we're
think-
like the same.
Yeah, it's young parenting.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So was the plan like for him to go to school? He didn't go to school, right?
No.
What does he do?
He installs and owns a garage door company.
Wow.
So he has less degreeage than I have,
Yeah.
but he's the boss.
Yeah, for
in
sure.
like every aspect.
Yeah. But so he's just been a hustler like
Yeah,
the whole time?
Exactly.
That's amazing.
So he knows how to work hard and provide, which
Yeah.
is awesome.
That's key, right?
It is key.
There's a lot of dudes now that don't want to work hard and provide.
Yeah,
And
or that like can't change the light bulb. Or
I can't
hang
change
up
a light bulb.
fan. Oh,
I can change
one
the
day.
light bulb. Give me a screwdriver. You use that for light bulbs, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, just
Yeah.
put it in the socket. You're good.
Right. Cool. So, okay. When did you start CrossFit though?
In 2012.
2012.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I fell in love with it first day, and I've been doing it ever since. My first regionals, I went to regionals from 2014 to 2018. 2018, found out I was pregnant, retired from the sport, and then had my daughter and came back a little bit stronger.
What brought you back into the sport?
I just love CrossFit.
Yeah.
So I say retired. I retired from the trying to make it to the games. But I still did CrossFit while I was pregnant. I still did CrossFit after birth. And then I was like, you know what? I'm at the affiliate. Might as well do the open in 2021. I'm at the affiliate. Might as well do quarterfinals. And
Yeah.
then one thing led to another. And I
So were you
qualified.
were you doing like a coaching situation? Were you following like the boxes programming?
Just the show up to the nude class, do the nude classes program.
And you made it all the way to the games? That's
Isn't that
freaking
crazy? But
Yeah.
the pressure and expectation was gone.
Yeah.
It was just learn how to eat right. Because for the first time in my life, I was a little bit overweight because I just had a kid. So
Yeah.
I focused on health, nutrition, and then just prioritizing health and fitness.
Yeah.
And when the mind and body and everything was connected, it just exploded.
How important do you think it is, like Haley Joe over there, she was talking about that she doesn't like to take things too seriously when it comes to the competition aspect of it.
Right.
And I've seen that too when I talk to people. I feel like some people who take all of it way too serious just like get frozen, right? It's like paralysis by analysis.
Right.
How important is that for you to just kind of like live your actual life? How much do you think that plays to your success, actually, is the
I think
question.
a lot.
Yeah.
Especially this past year at the games. I went in with like, just do your best, no expectation, and every event went really, really well.
Yeah.
I came into Wadapalooza with a little bit too much expectation.
Okay.
And had to like readjust expectations throughout the weekend.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make it quite as fun if you put too much pressure on it.
Do you have any like goals going forward with CrossFit? Like, is to be the fittest woman on earth your goal, or do you feel like no, you're just here for fun?
My goal is like, I'd love to make it to the games as many years as possible.
Yeah.
I never expect to get third.
Yeah.
I don't expect to ever win it, and I have no like hard feelings to say that.
Right, you're not like gonna like lose sleep over it.
Yeah, I'm here for a good time.
That's
not
awesome.
A long time.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. That's cool, dude. I had one last question that I wanted to ask you too, because I know that you're limited on time, and I really appreciate your
Yeah,
time.
thanks for having me.
Yesterday you said I'll let you put it in order. I
okay.
asked you the question of what is the meaning to life. So what is the meaning to life?
I told you the 3 F's.
Yeah.
Faith, family, and fitness.
Sure.
At one point in my life, it was fitness, family, then faith. And that's whenever I put too much pressure, too much expectation on myself. So I've learned prioritizing them in that order: faith, family, fitness. I see the joy in things more. I'm more thankful more because if my family loves me and supports me, who cares what happens in the fitness world?
Right.
So just figuring out what's important to me and the order of those has been huge.
So why did that flip for you?
Basically, I wasn't happy with fitness because I wasn't performing well.
Right.
And then it was like my identity would get crushed because my fitness wasn't there. I didn't make it to the games. I learned what didn't work really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So serve God, serve your family, and everything else follows.
Exactly.
Sweet,
then
dude.
you can be thankful for so much.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at your family, there's so much to be thankful for. You look at
Yeah.
God. If I'm only focused on what goes wrong in CrossFit, I'll never be thankful.
And
Because a lot goes wrong.
And it's such a small little world in a small short stint of time.
Like,
Yeah.
it's very humbling here at Wadapalooza. It's amazing. People want pictures with me. They want me to sign stuff. But then I go back to where I'm from.
Yeah.
And, like, nobody cares. Nobody knows. Like, it's humbling.
Yeah.
That, like, okay, my family loves me.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
So I've said that that I feel like the only people that think CrossFit is like really this huge big thing are the people that are in CrossFit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I've had to tell people like, I thankfully get the opportunity to talk to people like you, which is really cool. But I also say like, when, you know, maybe you're different, I don't know, but like, I'm just gonna use you for example, right? If you walk into like a Whole Foods or whatever, how many people know you, right?
In Miami, a lot.
In Miami, a lot,
because
yeah.
of the crowd. But at home,
Yeah.
if I'm in the aisle with sweet tea and I'm in the way, I'm getting pushed out of the way like everybody
Yes.
else.
There's
It's
so
very
much of that
humbling.
here.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
reality is where I live back home. So it
Yeah.
keeps me in reality of what's important.
Yeah, everyone's a human.
Exactly.
Treat everybody like humans.
Right.
Cool. Hey, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna let you get to all your meet and greets and talk
Thank
to your
you.
fans and stuff like that. So thank
Thanks
you,
for
dude.
having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thanks. Like, subscribe, do all that. We'll talk to you in the next one.